so many people in our community, and they thought so highly of her. And you know, anybody who knows her smile and her laugh, and she's just a little spitfire too.
Family members remembering mother, sister, and nurse killed on her birthday. Today, Geneva police told us Emily Carson was the victim of a murder-suicide over the weekend. I'm Scott Kilberry.
I'm Janet Lomax. Investigators say Carson was shot on Exchange Street by 35-year-old Pedro Pacheco. Then he turned the gun on himself. Several people witnessed this and called 911.
Police say this started as a domestic dispute. Today, Amanda Shivari went to Geneva to learn more about Carson. She joins us live.
Amanda, when something like this happens, people search for answers. Was there a history of domestic violence in this relationship?
Well, Janet and Scott, police tell me there were no calls from Emily to 911 about any kind of domestic dispute. You can see behind me a memorial is growing. People are actually here right now dropping off flowers, candles, and words of kindness about Emily. Today, I spoke to her family, and they tell me that she was a wonderful person. I was actually shocked by their ability to articulate the woman she was so close to this tragedy. And one thing's for sure, in their mind, the world won't be as bright without Emily in it.
We can't even imagine what our lives are going to be without her, but we know that we were blessed to have her around for as long as we did.
Monica Brosted smiles as she remembers her younger sister, Emily Carson. Carson was killed yesterday on her 38th birthday. But her sister says that isn't what defines her. Carson was a daughter, an emergency room nurse at Geneva General, and a mother of 3, ages 9, 15, and 20.
They're just a joy of her life. She just lived for them and spent so much time having fun. They'd go camping, they'd go for hikes down by the lake, and just, they knew that she loved them, and she knew they loved her too.
Today on Exchange Street in Geneva, a memorial for Carson grows. Police are calling her death an act of domestic violence. And at the memorial, a sign is up that reads, "No excuse for abuse."
Did you guys know anything about any kind of domestic violence that may have been there?
No, I didn't know anything, but I think that's the case a lot of times with these types of things, that you just don't know. And I don't think that anybody could have expected this to happen, and I don't think she expected it to happen either.
And Brosted hopes the community remembers her sister for the way she lived.
I would like them to remember that she was just the happiest, funniest, friendliest person, and really cared about everyone she encountered.
Yeah, beautiful words there. Domestic violence can really happen in any community. Experts say 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men will be victims of domestic violence. And we want to share with you some resources in case you or someone you love is being touched by domestic violence. The Safe Harbor of the Finger Lakes is a great local resource, and the number is on your screen. You can reach them at 315-536-9654. Or you can call the Willow Group of Rochester at 222-SAFE. Janet?
We see that outpouring of love for her behind you. You mentioned that she worked at the Geneva General Hospital. What are they saying this evening?
Yeah, Janet, they are heartbroken by the news of her death. She actually worked there for 18 years and followed her mother's footsteps, becoming an ER nurse. The hospital released a statement that reads in part, quote, "Emily will be remembered as truly authentic, a dedicated nurse and an unwavering patient advocate. She had a contagious laugh, a warm sense of humor, incredible spirit, and deep compassion." And Janet and Scott, this is something that we've heard echoed from every single person today that knew Emily.
Amanda Shivari with our report tonight. Thank you.